Hello everyone, my name is Colin D. Just welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be going over how to play Bolt Action 2nd Edition. So what you're going to need to start playing is obviously models, an area to play, and some terrain. So other than that, your sort of essentials are a measuring tape. What I would recommend is it's in inches, pin markers, D6, order dice, and then a draw bag. So what you do with the draw bag, what you do is you take your order dice. For instance, my Germans for this game are gray, and then the Americans, which are right over there, they are green. So what you want to do is you want to have one order dice per unit. So in this case, I have 4 gray dice and 4 green dice. And then you want to put them in this bag to draw from. So for my army composition, I have 2 10-man infantry squads. This is for the Germans. 2 10-man infantry squads with 1 LMG and 1 SMG. Then I have 1 medium machine gun team and a first lieutenant with an SMG and then 2 rifles. For the Americans, I've got a 2 9-man infantry squads with 3 SMGs, 1 BAR, and then the rest are rifles. Then I have a first lieutenant with pistol, and then 1 man with SMG, and then 1 man with rifle. Then I have a medium machine gun team. So now let's get into the game, shall we? So to start, and one thing, it would be helpful to have a play sheet with you. They come in, you get 2 of them in the Band Brothers starter set. So if you watch my video from 2 weeks ago, I go over what's in that so you can just get some help. So to start, excuse me one second. And I'm back. So to start, what you want to do is not like other war games where you roll a die. That person who wins gets to pick initiative. For Bolt Action, do you know those order dice I was talking about? Well, and you put them in that bag. So what you want to do to start is you want to take it, wiggle it around, grab 1, and in this case, it's the Germans. So on an order dice, there are a couple different things you can do. You can fire, rally, advance, ambush, run, go down. So you can do 6 things. So what you want to do is you want to choose a unit to activate. So for this choice, I want this infantry squad to move up to here. So you want to choose your squad, and then you want to declare your action. So I want this infantry squad to advance to this tree line. So you take your order die, go to the one where it says advance, and then place it next to the infantry squad. Get your tape measure, and an infantry squad can move, I don't know if you can see it on here, but an infantry squad can move 6 inches is your regular advance. So your regular advance is 6 inches. So what you want to do is you want to take it out, put the 6, then put it at the edge of that model's base. So right about there. And then they get right up to that tree line. And one thing I did get wrong when I first started playing was you measure after you declare your order. So you can't, and in the rules they say you measure after you declare your order because in real life you wouldn't know how far you can move before, how far it takes to get there, and if you could get stuck out in the middle like that. So you always want to measure after you declare what you're doing, and then you still have to go through with that action. But if you're playing in-house, you can choose to say, can I just do that? So now this unit has advanced. They're full 6 inches. So They can shoot. It's just a -1 to hit. So normally they're hitting on 3 up. Now it's a -1 to hit. So they'll have to roll a 4, 5, or 6 to hit instead of a 3, 4, 5, or 6. So if I want to shoot at that infantry squad right here, let me just move you guys closer. If I wanted to shoot at that infantry squad right there, I will have to declare my intention to shoot. So to get this out of the way first, an advance roll, you can advance and shoot. A run is a double advance. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back now. So an advance roll is you can fire full effect without moving. Fire at full effect without moving. So if you want to shoot but don't move, you put on fire. Advance, you can move and then fire. A run, it's, what's it called? You run 2 advance rolls. You double your advance, and then you cannot fire. And if you want to get into hand-to-hand combat, you would also use run. Ambush, you don't move or fire, but if an enemy walks into your range and you're on ambush, you can shoot at them. Rally, you cannot move, you cannot fire, but you lose 1d6 pin markers. So 1d6 plus 1 pin. So what that means is you take a d6, you roll. I got a 5, and then plus 1. So if I have 6 pin markers, I lose 6 pin markers. And then a down, don't move, don't fire, but you gain a -2 to hit. So if they're shooting at you at 3 ups, if you go down, this is only on a unit that has not been activated yet. If someone's shooting at you and you choose to go down, instead of 3 ups, it's a 5 up. So pretty simple. Yeah. So now that I got that out of the way, we got this unit here. They have advanced and they want to shoot at them. So rifles have a 24-inch range. Submachine guns have a 12-inch range. And then a light machine gun, which is this, have a 36-inch range. So I'm going to measure, and it's a 15-inch range. So the rifles and the LMG are in range. The SMG is not. So that sucks, but oh well. So the LMG normally will get 4d6 when it shoots. So for any other army, if I remember correct, if I know what I'm talking about, any other army, you get 4d6, but because they're Germans, they have a special rule called Hitler's Buzzsaw, which gives them 1 extra die to LMG and MMGs. So I get 5 dice to shoot, plus 8 rifles. Plus 8 rifles. Now, one thing to notice is they are over 12 inches from the target they are shooting at. So it's a -1 to hit because it is at long range. And they move, so it's a -1. So the LMG does not get affected by the long range. These guys do, though. So the rifles with their move would be a 4 to hit. So naturally, they're 3 up to hit. A move is a 4 to hit. And then, what's it called? A long range is a 5 to hit. Now, they're not in any cover, so that doesn't have anything. So we're going to roll these dice, these rifle first. Looking for 5s and 6s. So I got 4 hits. So that means they take a pin. Now, I'm taking a pin. You can highlight these, but mine I colored the numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want to take one of these, place it right next to the unit. So that means they have a pin, gives them a -1 to order tests and stuff like that. So now I'm going to measure these guys, see if they go through. And these are only looking at 4, 5, and 6. So I missed one of them, but I managed to hit 4. So that does not count as another pin marker, if I remember correctly. It's 1 pin marker per shooting phase, per shooting turn. So next we go to seeing if it'll actually kill or wound, depending what you say. What's it called? So in order to kill them, those are, just for rule's sake, these are all regulars. So I need a 4, 5, or 6 to actually take a model off of the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they lose 4 infantry. And yeah, 1 second. Okay, so what I just did was I went over and I took 4, what's it called, units off. So it's my goal. So me as the player of the Americans, I choose who to take off. But I think I did, but I forgot to. I think I rolled a 6. If I do, the shooting player gets to choose who to take off. So I just took off 4 riflemen so that I don't lose those. So I still have my BAR and my SMGs. Now, they didn't lose half of the squad, so they're not required to take a morale test, if I am correct. So if I'm wrong, please tell me. But I'm pretty sure you have to lose half in a single turn, or half in total, to make you take a morale test. So that's Germans. Their round is done. So I'm going to quickly breeze through the rest of these, then I'll get back to you for Tomb 2. Okay, guys. So I'm back after that one. So pretty much what I just told you guys is what I did for all the other teams. So these guys, I didn't want to move. So I didn't. I just put them down and gave them a down order. Obviously, we don't have one of them. These guys right here that we shot at last time, they managed to not pass their morale test, but they went down, so they didn't do anything. So this machine gun moved up there, shot at them, and then they went second, so they went and moved up there. Then they moved up, shot at them, missed somehow, but you know, luck of the dice, I guess. And then these guys moved up, so they also moved up before then. They moved up, got shot by them. Lost one guy though, but they did come back from their test and put a pin on them. No kills yet. So I'm gonna do movement. So yeah, I did the same thing. Now I'm gonna try to go and show you guys some of the other stuff that you'll have to go through. So when that comes up, I'll do it. Okay, so I grabbed 2 of these dice, and then so I'm going to show you guys how reacting to getting shot at works. So let's say the Germans have decided to shoot at them. So I've declared my intention to shoot. So what I'm going to do next is, as the American player, I'm going to say I want to go down. So now they're down. They have their down order. So now instead of a 4 up, sorry, because of this counts as light cover, that's a minus 1 to hit. It's a 4-up. Minus 2 because they went down. It is a 6-up to hit. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys the rolling again. So it's a long range for the SMG plus a 6 to hit. Now, if you were paying attention or if you remember, that's a 7. You can't roll a 7 on a D6. So what you do is you roll. Well, let's just say I got a 6. So that means I need to roll another 6 to get that 7. Okay, there we go. He hits. So a 6 followed by a 6 is a 7. Now I'm going to roll the machine gun. They needed 6s. Nothing hit. And then rifles, 6s. Nope, nothing hit. Okay. So, only one pin marker goes through. So, those Americans are kind of lucky. Now, we got to see if that bullet actually hits a guy, takes him out, or, you know, he dies. Nope, he's still alive. So, now that they did not use their dice, so they were able to go down. So the rule is you can choose your men to go down as long as they have not been activated this turn. So they were activated already, so they weren't activated, so they could go down. And then, what's it called? They were shot at, -2, they did a 6. So, yeah. Sorry about that. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you like it. Next week's video is going to be something similar, just with Warhammer 40,000, showing you guys how to play that game. So, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for putting up with me for 17 minutes. Wow, that's been a long time. I've been recording, at least. I've been playing for like 30. So, yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out just for this time. Please like, share, subscribe, comment as usual. So yeah, check out my other videos. I'll put in the description the how to start bolt action one, and it's probably going to be in a card like either right here or up here when I said that. So yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. Let me know if you liked it, any improvements. Thank you, and hope you guys have a nice day.